upcoming fixture of the league between these two sides, as the throw-ins given to Larne is a little bit of an aftermath, and it's all a little bit needless. Plenty of players getting involved. It was after the initial challenge from Hughes. I think Elijah Paul wasn't happy that he got out of the way. It was right in front of the official here, and they're going to have a word. Certainly from what we saw initially, Evan Boyce is going to make his way towards Elijah Paul, and it's a red.
Not for me, to be honest, not for me. I mean,
first professional red card. In my opinion, the red card was soft, but I'm not going to complain about something I can't change. And
a bit harsh to blame him. We have to understand his reaction. When you look at it back, there was probably a little bit of naivety in Elijah's part.
I wasn't even really mad about it in general. I was just, throwing the ball at the guy, I guess in a little retaliation. It wasn't like anything, like I was like super mad, and I just thought like there's no way this could be a red card.
The tackle on Elijah could have definitely been a booking if not a red card. Ultimately, he's a young lad, he's human. The tackle was a poor one, and he reacted. And
when it comes out of his pocket, it's just almost, I was like more shocked than anything, because you see what happens in this league all the time, like 2-foot tackles and all this, and they get away with a yellow card or even nothing.
As he gets that little bit older and that little bit wiser in the game, I think he'll react very differently in future, and I think he'll have learnt from that. Had we have lost the game, it might have had a bigger impact, but thankfully we went from 1-0 down and down to 10 men to 2-1.
Elijah Paul introduced as a substitute, dismissed soon after. Randall.
Well, look, I'm definitely going to stick up for him. I have to say it again, I think very harshly. He'd come on there, he looked sharp, he looked as if he was up to turn the game around. And
bonus! And Larne are level. It was Thompson, one of the other changes here, to glance across at the assistant on the far side. How big a goal could that be? He's going to get there first. Healy comes in, but it's won by Cosgrove. Can Larne find a winner? Potentially through Thompson again. A quick-fire double for Joe Thompson.
There's always things to learn and experiences like that, and I guess it's just to not do anything in retaliation and maybe just play the game within the game, instead of, I guess, doing something that is like outside of the game in that sense. It's all about perspective. Some people don't even get rostered, so I'm just going to worry about things I can control, and all I can control is getting better every day and getting ready for that game and training and just doing my best.
Our facilities in Northern Ireland are the best that there are in Northern Ireland. I think we're probably the only club that has our own training centre. We're very specific, as we said, on how we train and how we prepare. We have our own gym, ice baths, recovery suite. We have prehab sessions, foam rolling sessions, recovery sessions.
Larne has everything you would need. It has the training room, it has the weight room, it has good fields, a good stadium.
It's like home. There's always someone in the gym or in the cafeteria playing ping pong or pool. There's some guys that are really good at ping pong, like Currency. I'm a fan of him, like in ping pong. He's so good. He has everything you need there as well for you to recover for a game, and then you go to the gym with a Glennis every day, mostly every day, and it's a really good place. I really like it, and every day I wake up to be there and train. It's going to be a good day, and you really feel comfortable there.
The difference in good teams and great teams are very much how you train and how you prepare, and we always ask that can we get that 1% from everything that we do, and if we can get 1% with 22 players training, it'll make a huge difference come match days. We try to work off a 4-day lead-in as long as we've no midweek game. So we work off a -4, -3, -2, -1, then match day. We periodise our week tactically and physically.
It's a graph of intensity, and it's all towards peaking for the game on the Friday night. everything's very structured and very organised, and each day has like a peak and a flow. When we come down to -2 and -1, it's more set pieces, and it's more about passages of play and so on, and it's really stimulating, and it's really motivating.
A -4 day is smaller spaces, smaller numbers, more unit work, individual 2s, 3s. Wednesday then becomes bigger spaces, bigger numbers, a lot more tactical. A -2's pretty much all tactical, and a -1's preparation for match day.
They'll go through the tactics of how we're going to overcome the tasks at hand on the weekend. And we go in and practice on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or whatever days leading up to the game. And we implement the tactics and training, and then we try to replicate it on match day.
We go into every game with a game plan. Everybody knows the game plan. Everybody stepping on that pitch has a role and a responsibility, and it's important that they're able to carry that role and responsibility out to a fine art. And as I say, if they have an understanding of it, if they've practiced it, then it's much easier to carry it out.
Everything is competitive, and when you go against Keno or you go against Rowe, there's always some trash talking there. Why didn't you do this, or why didn't you do that?
A few occasions he did stand up for himself, which again, he can develop that in the future as well.
I think for the team it's really healthy when it comes to like, okay, on the pitch, you can say whatever you want to me, you can talk trash, you can talk crap, whatever. But after everything happened, we're all friends, we're all just family, trying to get the best out of the season and win.
I like playing straight up football. I like playing 11v11s. I like playing, probably 11v11 more than anything.
Feet, big man. Bump it off now, bump it off.
But small-sided as well, with no rules, where there's no touch restriction or anything else.
Hit it!
That's my favorite part of training every day. I love to compete.
All of our training sessions have to have an objective. We're not coming into any training session to get through 90 minutes or 60 minutes. It's very specific in what our objectives are and what we're trying to get from it.
The boys know exactly the roles. So when there's an attacking corner coming in, Cian Bolger knows exactly where he's supposed to be. Aaron Donnelly knows who he's marking.
When we got here, like the first 2 days of training was like just conditioning. Put a lot of like heavy legs, have a lot of more running, more band work, more resistance work, more like, okay, you gotta work with it. The 4x4 games are crazy because it's like, it's 4 minutes, but it's like back and forth, and your legs are tired. And after those 4 little games, you have like another extra workout with Mick. So more conditioning for sure.
Any manager or any coach should be getting into football it should never be about them. It should never be about themselves and how they improve or how they get better, but how they help the players improve and how they get better. We have an IDP program, individual development program, for almost every player. Gary Haverton leads all the IDPs, and it can be done individually or it can be done in groups or in units. So every day there's an element of an IDP that happens either after training or in the afternoon.
Neat and tidy, good. Work back out. Don't go blind to the ball. Wait.
Gaz does 1v1s with me whenever I ask, and I'm always a guy that wants to do extra work on the days off.
Don't blind to the ball. As soon as you do that, you don't know where the ball is, yeah? As soon as you turn your back to the ball that day, you don't see him. Yeah, so see whenever you make that run, see when you make that run out to there, you're getting your body opened up, so no matter what, you can see the ball, yeah? Go again. So when you come up that outside, you're changing your feet over to go back in again, that there narky run in, yeah? Go ahead, Leroy. Back out. Now open your shoulders, good. Check out, good. Now you can bend it. Nice.
Guys will help me train, that's helped me a lot, or or even Glenn in the weight room, he's always willing to do extra with me. And
all the way, go on.
At the end of the day, doing extra for a young player is essential for where you want to go in your game, and that's how you get better, and that's how you get the edge.
So they've all got their different traits, and that they would come and ask me at different times, can you help me this? Because everyone's different. We've all got different requirements. Okay, we do work from a sort of generic plan, but in that, you know, that the guys have got their own. Maybe someone wants to work on their speed. You would be working on plyometrics. Aidan, the goalkeeper, always on at me. Can we do some extra? Can we do some fast feet? So that there's a wide range of different needs that the guys want, and just to fine tune things.
When it comes to Glenn, I really want to get stronger. There's always an area we can always get better. Glenn's always telling me, you're supposed to eat this, you're supposed to eat that. But man, and it doesn't, everything we bought didn't have no taste, no sugar, no nothing. But it comes with the job, you know, it comes within the sacrifice.
So the last thing they want to be thinking about is, you know, is my nutrition right? So that's up to me to make sure that everything's on point. We have it's called a Glen shake. That sounds a bit big-headed, but I make this concoction of carbohydrate, because it's essential for performance that our guys eat enough carbs, especially on a game day. Anything up between 500 and 600 grams of carbs. I always do a taste test.
Good.
I probably don't need Glen shakes, to be honest, because I don't step on that pitch, but it does have you buzzing on the sideline if that's any use to you. It's huge in the performance and making sure the boys have the right energy in order to perform at their maximum. So every morning and every training session, there's a Glen shake. So far it's working and the boys enjoy it. Long may it continue.
All of the guys are special to me. You know, I deeply care for them all, and Tiernan, Seamus, Gaz, although you wouldn't say that to Seamus, because you mightn't get much back, but I'm really open, really emotional. Like when the guys win, when we won against Linfield, I'm running on the pitch and hugging them. Thank you, like, you've just made my week, you know, and it's just that emotion.
That there's nothing more satisfying than winning and having a good performance, and elements of that performance coming from things that you've worked on that week on the training pitch.
Seconds, Lee! 30 seconds!